So is it possible to turn this $37 box into $540? Or this $60 box into $720? So I came home from work today and I told my son that exact scenario, and he just started busting up laughing. I was like, as I told him I could know how to turn these poster collections, these Alakazam boxes, into a lot more money. And so his initial reaction was like, what are you talking about? Like he was hysterical. Like I didn't even hear the mailman drop the mail off. He was just just laughing. And then after I explained everything that I'm about to explain to you, he looked at me and said, why aren't you doing it yet? We went from hysterically laughing before he heard everything to hearing all the facts and the details and telling me why I'm not jumping into what I'm about to tell you. So, you know, it's you probably know if you watch any of my videos, I'm very big on 151. I'm big on the collectability of it. I'm big on the investability of it. The long term of this product is going to be crazy, whether it's English or Japanese. I'm big on it, whether it's sealed products or singles. And the singles is what got me into thinking about what this video is about to be about right here. So I go and I pick up English, Japanese, singles for my store. I like to have a lot of different kind of stuff on my store. I have an eBay store, top loaded JRGS 77, and on that eBay store, you know, I have to like source products. I gotta find ways to source. You know, I don't have allocation, and singles is an easy way to do it. I like to buy stuff below market, and I like to list it, you know, above market. Whenever I feel like listing it, I can list it right away, turn around. But so I was trying to source some products today. I was going around looking, and I happened across this listing for a PSA 10 graded 151 pack, and it was selling for a lot of money. And so what something's listed for and what something sells for is two whole different things. So I go into the filters and I put sold items, and lo and behold, there's sales today for a PSA 10 151 pack at $180 plus shipping. $180 plus shipping. So I'm just sitting there thinking, okay, so let's start looking into these numbers, because that is insane. That is insane. $180 for one pack, and they're willing to pay shipping. So let's talk about the PSA 10 population first. So English, there's 488 of them graded, 363 are 10s, 85 are 9s, and 40 are 8s. So the 10s overwhelm the numbers by quite a bit. That's at a 74.39% gem rate. So for every 10 you send, you're going to get 7 to 8 of them back in a PSA 10. That's actually pretty good, because we know in the Scarlet Violet era, the cards are hard to grade. There's cards at 30% gem rate, 20% in the teens, and as low as 4 point something, under 5% for that Tarantula from Scarlet and Violet base set. But the packs, a whole different story. We're talking about almost like 75% gem rate. So at that point, it almost seems like it should be pretty easy to get a lot of PSA 10s on the packs. I don't know a lot of people who buy packs, graded packs. Actually, I don't know anybody who buys graded packs. I've never graded a pack before. I've graded cards, so I know what to look for on a card, but on a pack, I really don't know what to look for. But I'm pretty sure with that kind of a gem rate, it's not that hard. It's not that difficult. So, you know, let's look into this, because, you know, that sounds like there's some money to be made in the graded packs for 151. So the first thing, I have these, like I said, I got the Alakazam box, I got the poster collections. You can actually see the packs through the plastic cover here. I mean, you can look in here, look closely and see what these packs look like. And I mean, you know, to me, a lot of these packs look fantastic. I mean, they look good. Like I said, I would look after cracking one of these open. I would look just to make sure there's no scratches. You know, I think the flap on the back should be stuck to the back still, because if you pull that away, maybe that takes away from the 10. I'm not sure. You don't want the top and bottom flap to be curved. You want it to be, you know, nice and flat. So you could see that in this box. You can see that in these posters right here. You could see, you know, what the packs look like. real close right there. You can kind of see, it's harder to see the bottom on this one, but you can see the packs in there. I can see the bottom under the Charmander here. I can see the side of this pack over here. I can look down there. So, you know, the packs look, to me, they look fairly nice. So, and you know, so if you already have some of these products, you know, maybe you were one of those people that bought from Dollar General the $15 poster collections. That's like $5 a pack, you know what I mean? So, so for me, my packs, my exact cost for the packs in those poster collections were $5.33 a pack. So we're talking about a $5.33 pack that in a PSA 10 sells for $180. That is insane. That is a big markup right there. You know, I'll put some of the numbers up here. You know, it's gonna take too long to like say all the numbers here, but like as we go, I can put some of the numbers, you know, what it costs, what the gains are, all that kind of stuff. But you know, so say you did send these 4 in here. So in the Alakazam box, I paid a little bit more price per pack on these. I paid about $7.23 per pack. But if every one of these 4 packs in this $60 box, it's a $60 box now. I paid closer to $28 for these boxes. If every one of these comes back as a PSA 10, this $28 to $60 box is now $720. $720. I can sell this right now for $60, or I can grade the packs and sell the individual graded PSA 10 packs for, you know, $180 each, totaling $720. That is insane. That is an insane amount. And with the poster here, paid $16 for these poster collections. Each pack comes back at PSA 10, sells for $180. That's $540 right there. $540 right there. You got to put the cost in there. So we're going to talk about the cost for grading and selling and all that stuff right now. Okay, so pack grading for PSA, it's $29.99. It's $29.99 to grade a pack. That's going to be less than $500, and these are $180, so that falls in that category. It's a 90-day turnaround on that grading. So it's if you want them shipped back to you, since it's over $1,000, if you were to send 10 of them, if you sent one, you know, it's going to cost you a lot less to ship back. I think the minimum is $19.99 or something like that. But if you send 10, let's do 10. So you do 10, it's going to cost you $34 to ship them back. So $340 per unit to ship back. But they're going to ship the whole thing back for $34. There's 10 of them. And then so in this situation here, if you decide that you want to sell them, your best bet is, once you could see what the grades are before they ship it back. I mean, you don't have to look, but you see the grades, that they all come back as a 10. You can leave them there with PSA in their vault. You leave it with PSA in the vault, and you figure out what to do later. But at that point, if you leave it at the vault, your percentage gain is 340.64%. 340.64%. We're doing this on the so the market value for a pack is $10.86. So say you buy them at that the market value. That's what we're going to do this for, not the $533 that I paid for the posters or $723 for the Alakazam. Let's do it at market value per pack. Market value per pack, it's going to cost you $10.86 plus $29.99 to grade each one. So that's $40.85. $40.85 turns into $180 if they come back at 10. That's where your 340.64% gain is at. 340.64. If you have it shipped back, like I said, it's approximately $3.40 for each one to be shipped back to you. Then your profit is your percentage gain is 306.78. Now it dips a lot lower if you decide to sell, but like I said, if you sell on eBay, you know the eBay fee is 13.25%, and that's of the final value of the product, the taxes, and the shipping. So it ends up being closer to like 20, sometimes even more percent. PSA charges you exactly 14%, and they charge the buyer the shipping fee of say like $6.99 or something like that. I think I've seen PSA store on eBay, and like just about everything is about $6.99 for like a one graded card or one graded pack, whatever. But like so in this situation here, so to purchase a pack at market value, to grade it with PSA, and to sell it through the PSA vault, it's going to cost you $66 6605 per pack. 6605 per pack. Subtract that from the 180 and that leaves you with $113.95 profit per pack. $113.95. You did a bulk submission of 10 of these and they all came back at 10. So you're gonna end up profiting about $1,140 almost. Just under $1,140. That's 10 packs. That's 2 Alakazam boxes and 1 poster. You'll have 1 pack left over. You can send a submission of 11 if that's what you end up deciding to do if you open it that way. So like to me, this is where like when I was talking to my son, where he said, "This is a no-brainer, Dad. Why aren't you doing it yet?" Well, you know, I have a trip to Hawaii coming up this Thursday coming up. I plan on, like, I'm probably gonna be thinking about it while I'm out there in Hawaii about grading these packs. So when I get back, I think I'm gonna try to, you know, maybe I will get a 10-pack submission. It's gonna be very difficult to crack open sealed products of 151, but maybe I'll do it. I won't be doing the booster bundles because you can't see the packs. I can't see what the packs look like. For all I know, all the packs are, the flaps are all folded up in these. You can't see them. I remember opening booster bundles with my son, and yeah, the packs seemed like the edges, the tops were always rolled like that. But anyway, so this is one of those things where you can literally turn 600. So say you don't have any packs right now, and it's 6605 to buy, purchase, and sell through PSA. That's going to cost you $660.50. All of them come back 10s. You're selling for $1,800. Like I said, that is a fat profit margin. That is huge. So it's very enticing. I'm very much thinking about it. I've never graded a pack before. I've graded cards plenty of times. I know exactly what to look for, but for packs, I really don't know what to look for. I do think that the flap on the back should be stuck to the pack pretty good because, you know, I mean, that's one of those things that you pull back and then you rip the packs open. I think that should be intact. I think the top should be pretty flat, not like bent or anything like that. So if you've ever graded packs, anybody who's watching, viewers here, if you're watching, any pointers, tips, you know, put them down in the comments right there. So when I get back from Hawaii at the end of the month, maybe I'm gonna start getting the ball rolling on this because it seems like a nice play. It would take me a very long time to make $1,100 off of, you know, 10, well, basically off of 3 products. But you can do that off of 3 products if you crack it open and get them graded PSA 10. That's crazy. So I also did see the Japanese. There's 20 packs in here. I'm pretty sure the packs look pretty nice in here. In the Japanese, there was no PSA 8s. With the Japanese, there was a total graded of 779, and 616 of those came back as 10s. So that was almost at 80%. It was 79.08% gem rate. So, but the Japanese PSA 10s, they're selling for like $80. So you're gonna make about $32 on each one. You send 10, you make it $320. That's not bad. That's a nice little grading play. But the English ones are like an insane grading play. The 10s are going for 180. You could probably sell them for 190. Who knows? Maybe in a month or two they'll be $300 or $200, not 200. But it's going to cost you more to grade them if they go over 500, which they're not even close to that yet. But so like I said, this is one of those things where I'm just thinking maybe I need to get this going. So like I said, when I come back from Hawaii, you know, I'll do a follow-up video if and when I start getting this going, because like I said, there's a lot going on. I'm gonna be putting a new office in my house. I'm gonna be working from home 100% of the time. My backdrop for my videos is gonna be in that office. You know, I'm gonna try to make it look nice a little bit, maybe put a little bit of stuff going on in there. But yeah, so I got a lot going on. But so PSA was never on my mind right now. But all of a sudden today, going hunting for singles, I end up seeing that post, and it's got me thinking maybe that's a good play right now. So maybe that's where maybe that's the next move I'm gonna make on this, because I've been trying to scale up the business with the singles, with the sealed, all that kind of stuff. And so some graded packs might be in the future in my store. All right, man, end of this video. I'm out.